Hello and welcome, Aries. I am your host, Lord Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. What we're going to do is the love, career, and angel oracle reading. The cards have been pre shuffled, so let's go ahead and get into the reading, okay, Aries? Let's do your love. Okay. Aries, what is in store for Aries love? Oops, this one wanted to come out. Aries love. Okay, so this one wants to jump out too. Okay. Okay, so first we have religious factors. Okay. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Worth waiting for. Okay. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. So what it looks like is that Aries, you could be involved with someone that goes against your spiritual beliefs, or you are the person that is pursuing a love interest that is not their ideal love partner because of your beliefs, Aries. Okay. And I believe that you know what is right and wrong in this relationship, and you're going to be taking a step back because it contradicts what your family believes, what your, affiliation and association, is, what you affiliate yourself with and who you associate yourself with. This love life could be contradictory towards that, okay? So if you're doing something that you feel a little strange about, or you're doing something that you know you're not supposed to be doing, then maybe there's a cautioning to the spirit telling you to yield. Take a second to gather things into your perspective before moving forward. Okay, and it says pay attention to the red flag. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, uneasy, maybe you do need to stop. Okay, and take a breather. Okay, analyze, is this rational or irrational? Are you just going with the flow and it might be time to pump those brakes? Are you taking the necessary time to analyze things rather than just jumping in one situation to the next? Okay. Let's see. Why is okay? It says worth waiting for. So it's a great possibility that you like someone, or you like someone, or someone likes you, and they feel that they're gonna wait for you to get your shit together, or you're gonna wait for them to get their shit together, Aries. Okay, because you feel that, hey, this person needs to pay attention to their spirit, to what, who do they believe, who are they worshiping, do they even know God, do they love God, how can a person, if a person doesn't know God, do they love themselves, do they value people, principalities and morals are in question. Okay, and maybe you're the one that's worth waiting for, Aries. If the person is not in touch with the higher power, they're going to realize and get this aha moment of, wow, that Aries was a good catch. And, she was really spiritually grounded, or he was really spiritually grounded. Or perhaps you could be saying this about your lover, okay? And, some of you ignore the red flags of, people's spirit and morality, and it's coming back around to question, what's your motive of even being with this person that's spiritually out of touch. Okay, so I'm gonna look into this worth waiting for. Okay, so okay, is this Aries that's being the fool, or is this the other person? Okay, so Aries, you are being the fool, okay? And the power that is either being given to you, is this power being willfully given or do they have to take it? This power that's been given to you, Aries, is, I think what you've been given was an opportunity to love someone and you took advantage of that person. And there were probably plenty of signs that stated red flag, and you just kept going with it because this person gave you the power, gave you the initiative to just run with it. And you did. And you did. You ran full force, okay? And I think this person has family, okay? And you just kind of almost trampled over their family because of what you wanted. I see fights and squabbles, unnecessary. Um, you know, I think Aries were being aggressive when you should have been creative. And you are spiritually unyoked with the person that you were dating. I don't think you guys are any longer dating right now. I think you guys have just coming over some type of I think you guys are just getting over a bad relationship that you guys were not supposed to be in. Because let me show you, these two cards came up at the end. Okay, this is reflecting the squabbles, the competition, the fights. Okay, and then you have the victory. Okay, so maybe some people are going to be happy that you're leaving their life, happy that you've left their family, okay? Because while you're around, you had all these, conflicting personalities involved. And now guess what? Everybody's happy now. Oh, great. Now we're your friend that you're on the outside looking in, okay? Because they can't quite accept you because, you're not in. You're not in. And it could be your lifestyle, Aries, okay? And you've seen all the red flags, but you just kept going, full force ahead towards a family that, was not perfectly blended, okay? And if you need to wait for the right partner, then maybe you need to do that. You could be doing things for all the wrong reasons. That's why religious factors are coming up. How were you raised, okay? Do you even have a faith? Things like that is being called into question. And if you think people are not looking at these red signs, believe me, they're paying attention. Okay, people that are more spiritually inclined, that you're affiliating yourself with, are noticing your red flags, Aries. Okay. And it's time for you to regroup, get yourself together because your affiliation is looking at you sideways, asking you to get more in touch with reality because you have lost your mind. You've lost your wits. You've lost your, like you're losing your soul. What are you doing to keep yourself grounded? Are you just reckless and taking people for granted, thinking they'll wait around for you to come around, and you're just going around doing whatever you want to do because you can. You cannot live your life like that. Okay, you have to give. People are giving you the benefit of the doubt, and you're just wasting those precious opportunities because these people love you and they care about you. They've got your back, and you're using their love and their power and their strength, and you don't deserve that type of gifts right now because you're not showing any love. I think all you can offer is some type of material aspects. If you can take someone out to dinner, buy them a little gift to sugarcoat the manipulation that you have going on. Okay, I believe you're not in touch with reality. You are in touch with your material world, but you're neglecting your spirituality. Okay, and you need to wait until you can get strong, and be the better person before you can offer love to someone else. Because if you're incapable of loving right now, all those red flags are going to come flying out. okay? And you're not going to attract good energy. You're going to attract people that are going to say, damn, this person needs God. They are a mess. Or, people are going to say, I used to know you. I don't even know you anymore, okay? So try to get back grounded with who you are and try to affiliate yourself with realists, okay? People that are real, that are going to, you know, share spiritual visions and victories and stories with you, because you need to be around some wise people right now, some directions, because I think you probably want to know which direction your life is headed into, and if you don't have the right people that you're surrounded by or affiliated with, you can someone can give you bad advice, okay, and you'll just start using that advice and approach, for the worst of your benefit, okay, not the best. So try to gain some type of perspective over that, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into your career, okay? So you need to proceed with caution as far as your love life. I think you need to center yourself and get in touch with your spiritual nature, because I think that's very necessary right now. I think things are a little chaotic in your head and in your emotions, okay? And people are noticing that, you've become this, uncompassionate person, almost telling people just to kiss your ass wherever you go, okay? Emitting negativity. So you've got to become centered with yourself before you can be attractive to anyone else, okay? Free the negativity and the rest will follow. So, let's see. Career for Aries. Okay. So Aries, basically what I see is, I believe you have neglected your career to find love or pursue a woman, okay? And I feel like you've put it on hold, and I'm not sure if it's working out for you just yet, but you'd rather give love a try than, tend to your finances. Perhaps your finances are all in place, okay? And you don't necessarily need to rush to work or find a new job right away, because your finances are already perfectly aligned, okay? And it looks like you're single and you're on the prowl, okay? So some of you will be definitely looking for a love interest, okay? And it shows that you're ready to make yourself a happy home. So some of you that are single and looking, you might meet someone with children, or you just might want to meet someone that's very family oriented to make your home a happy home, okay? Because you want some balance in your home, okay? Maybe you feel a little lonely, okay? And it shows that you made a quick dodge, a quick getaway, okay? Maybe even took something from someone, okay? Someone you greatly cared about, that you had a deep, deep relationship with. You were spiritually connected and married spiritually to this person. That's how deep, like, that's my wife, or that's definitely my girl, or that's my guy. That's the guy. Even if you never married or proposed, it's like, that's the one, okay? So you guys, if you've ran away from this person, I see that you'll be running to this person. And this person has even waited for you, even to the point of being out in the cold. Like, they've waited so long, they've just froze to death, and you're coming to get your love. You're running to get your love back, okay? the one you know, or even the one you went through the struggle with, you know, to get to this beautiful, you know, just blooming stage of your love life. So I feel like you're going to be running back and forth to this person, okay, in order to, you know, just in order to you just feel to feel the love and the connection. I feel like it's someone that you left. That's who you're going to be running back to confess your love. And this right here, this basically tells me that you're ready for a relationship. You're ready. You're ready. Okay, you made all the preparations. You've got everything in place. Now you're just ready to take the initiative. You've already set out. You're looking. Okay, you're looking, and you feel that you're going to find, you know, this person. And when you do, you're going to present them with some type of promise ring, okay, or engagement. You're going to make some commitments. You're going to make some promises, that's for sure. And I see you going to the drawing board. So maybe you guys will be ring shopping, going to church together, you know, even checking each other's health history if you want to have unprotected sex. Some of you will be taking big initiatives to go to the drawing board to see where you can start, to see what's going to be the new plan, the new changes. You're ready to take this initiative with this person when you find her. I believe you already met her. You guys might have split, but you guys are coming together again, okay? Reunification, okay? And the Nine of Wands. So it's definitely, it's like you guys are going to be working some things out, and then one of you are going to feel like you're out looking in, okay? Like there's going to be some news or something you're going to find out. Why are you going to be out looking in? Who's out looking in and why? Okay, so I feel like there's some changes that maybe what you want this person doesn't want. Okay, and it could be something that they once wanted, but they're no longer interested in. Possibly you've taken too long, Aries, in this love life, or you know, you've neglected things too long that now you're coming back to the drawing board to see what can you do. And you know, I feel like there's going to be some type of new energy, some type of new twist to the equation that is going to be unforeseen. It's going to be like, now that I have this information, oh my God, all my plans have changed. So I feel like just when you thought you had it all under control, you're going to have a twist to this outcome, okay? And it looks like secrets, nothing is coming out. So it's like, you know what you need to do, but you're not going to want to do it. Okay, so maybe you've been given an ultimatum, you know, and you're gonna have to work very hard to make this person happy. Okay, what are they not happy about? Okay, so it's the chapter, so it's the new chapter. They're not thrilled. Okay, why are they not thrilled? They don't see you like that anymore, Aries. You're not that shining star like they once imagined. Yeah, it's a new cycle, okay? They're ready to give love a try with someone else. You know, they feel like the thrill is gone, okay? The love is gone. You know, I don't love you like I used to. So, you know, if you're going to focus on love instead of career, I would advise you to get back to work or focus on your finances or investments, Aries, because love is not going to be it's not going to be what you expect. Yes, this person loved you. Yes, they cared about you. But I think you've left them out in the cold so long, they're frozen. And now they just hate your ass in a sense. And I'm just honestly speaking. And, you know, they might want to try to initiate something with you because they think they're ready. But really, you know, they've become cold towards you. And they probably don't realize how cold they are until they actually are able to, you know, allow their emotions to melt. and release, because they've been pent up and basically frozen in time. So now that they are having an opportunity to thaw, to release, to feel again, now they hate you, okay? So, or they just don't trust you, Aries. They don't trust you, okay? You've demonstrated too many red flags, too many reasons not to love you, okay? So, I would advise you, Aries, to please get back to work. Things are in your love life is coming up in your career, and if you've been putting a lot of time and energy in love life rather than equal amount of opportunity and time in your career, it's going to come back and haunt you. You're going to say, I wish I was spending that time doing something else. But you have to be able to shine regardless. And you got to create some balance in your love life and in your career. And if you're taking off for too much from work to go out on these dates and vacation, you're gonna probably feel like you've wasted a lot of time and a lot of money because this person still isn't satisfied. Okay. Maybe they're hard to please, or maybe you've put them in that state of dissatisfaction, and it's probably at that point just it's time to move on, because you probably got some good gifts that you're offering or that you're about to offer, but you've just probably you've created an atmosphere of disenchantment, and the magic you used to have, you don't have that effect on that person. So when it's like that, Aries, you've got to cut your losses, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the angel oracles have to say. Dear God, what would you like Aries to know? Okay, interesting. Okay. So it says the ocean, okay? Shower of abundance, okay? And there's nothing to worry about, okay? So what I see, I feel like I don't feel like you love yourself, Aries. You may be confident out of pride, but I do not believe that you truly, truly, truly love yourself. Because when you love yourself, anybody that comes to you is going to have to love you equally and nothing less. And if you accept anything less of that, you don't truly love yourself. Because if you did, you would stop these perpetrators from stealing your heart. You would not give your heart away to people who are less and deserving. Okay? So some of you some of you need to do some relaxing in baths of water. Okay, go to the ocean, go if you like to fish, go fishing. Okay, maybe it's time for you to get in touch with nature. Okay, if you don't know how to swim, maybe you should learn how to swim. Okay, you need to face some fears right now. That's what it's suggesting, for you to face some fears head on. Okay, and maybe even cry. Ocean to me, it represents emotions. So Aries, you need to become more in touch with your emotions, how to feel. Okay, are you in touch with that, or do you just so hard nothing can get through? Okay, so yeah, maybe you even need to cry a little bit. When the last time you cried? Do you know how to release, or are you holding everything inside? Okay, so if you like to take aromatherapy baths, I would advise you to take a bath right now. Get some, go ahead and go to the store, CVS, Walgreens. They have essential oils. Or if you have a special store that sells scented candles, aromatherapy and oils, please get you some essential, okay, real oils, okay, natural. Put them in your bath water. Okay, so that you can start to feel like a different person, because there's a change, there's a transformation that needs to happen with your personality, with your spirit. Okay, some chains need to be broken. Okay, in order for the new you to appear. It's like a snake skin. You have to shed that skin in order for people to see the new you. When is the last time you've made spiritual changes? Are you just so, content and confident that you feel that you're just perfect, that you don't have any transformations that you need to undergo? Are you that confident? Allow the Lord to shower you with abundance. What if he wanted to bless you spiritually, but you're so hardcore you won't even accept it? You'll miss the signs, okay? And you won't gravitate to the light because you feel like you're all well put together, but that's not true. Okay? That's not true. That's not true. And if everything is falling apart in your life right now, allow God to beautifully and masterly put them back together with the right people, with the right resources, with the right tools to land you in a position, in place that is perfectly designed and set up for you. Okay? So if you feel like, in order for God to bless you, you have to sacrifice and let something go. But if you're unwilling to let that go, in order for God to give you a blessing to receive, because your hands are full and you feel like, no, you're not about to give that up, then you're not ready to go to the next level. Okay? So just like the ocean, okay, there's a pool. Okay, there's a pool. And you don't want to go against the tide. Why would you go against the tide? You go with the tide. You come in. You can if the wind is blowing, that's where the ocean is going. It's blowing inward, okay? And yes, then it pulls out with the tide. But guess what? It always comes right back around like a 360. Okay, so if you feel like if you're going against the grain, just remind yourself of the ocean. Then when things are pushing in one direction and you want to go in another, really think about it. Really think about it. Because sometimes you do have to stand your ground. But when you're not supposed to stand your ground and you feel that this is time for the change, because change it will present itself. And it's like, now here's an ultimatum or a decision or a chance to cut your losses or go in a different direction, which is more promising. Okay, so uh, the Lord is still has open arms to you, and God is willing to bless you. You just have to, release this hindrance that you are giving permission to rule your life. Okay, and I think you do that because you don't want to lose control. You feel if someone else is going to take over, they're going to ruin everything that you've built up. But God is telling you not to worry, okay, and to continue to ask God to direct your life and release the things that need to be released, okay, and everything will be restored unto you. God is not. Does not run out of blessings, okay? And I believe everything will be perfectly aligned for you, Aries. There's just a turn in the tides, and you have to be willing to go with